everyone, this is Francia, and today we're going to do a short practice that is going to incorporate the transition from downward facing dog into Triang Mukha Ekapara Paschimottanasana. That's the pose that has the leg back in position. So we're going to practice that pose in different ways with a block to help you if you have any flexibility issues or any problems with the knees, but we're also going to work in the transition. So the transition is super important. If you want to make sure that you have a nice warm-up before you do this practice. So maybe like 3 sun salutations A, maybe 2 Bs, something like that before you start. But for now, we're going to go ahead and start in downward facing. So come to downward facing dog. Allow a moment for your breath to regulate. And now when we do this posture, the modification here is, or the transition is to keep the right foot behind while we extend the left foot. So what we're going to do to start is we're going to take the right foot so that it is kind of up close, the knee up close towards the right elbow, and the top of the foot is going to be on the floor. So not crossing over like we normally do, but just kind of behind. And then that left foot is going to extend like we normally do when we go into our transition. We slide ourselves forward and we sit down. If you found that really difficult to do, don't worry, we're going to practice it several more times. So for the first version of this, grab yourself a block and let's come to sit on the block. So if you're sitting on the block, you want to make sure your right heel is on the outside of your hip, your 2 sits bones are on the block, you're supported, your left leg is straight. And then exhale, let's fold forward from here. So you'll notice with the use of the block, you don't feel like you're tilting your body to the left. You can easily ground your top of your right foot down, ground your right hip down, and as you fold forward, maybe you can go into deeper binds and bring the chin towards the shin, shoulders back and down. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, head up only. Exhale there, slowly release. We're gonna come off the block. And now when we sit down, you might notice you start to lean to the side a little bit. Bring yourself back to center. So the transition to go back is similar. Hands on the floor. Inhale, pick everything up. So your right toes are still down on the mat and your knees are together. From here, don't change your body. Allow your body to stay the same. Just lift up and tuck the left leg back. So we're back in this kind of low asana position. Then you can jump your feet back and chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. So let's do it again on the other side. Same setup, same nice and slow. Look forward, left knee, close to the chest, close to the left elbow. Right foot, slide it through. Extend your body forward and sit down. Again, let's grab the block for the first one. So grabbing the block, sitting down onto the block with both hips, left foot on the outside of the left hip, right leg extended. Exhale, fold forward, shoulders relax. 1. If you can take a deeper bind, go ahead for it. 2, 3, breathe steady and easy. 4, and 5. Inhale, head up only. Exhale there, and then release. Okay, same transition. We're going to do the transition several times. Sit back without the block. Point your right toes. Hands down next to your hips, just like Dandasana position. Then inhale, we lift everything up. Notice the toes are still down, so you're stretching through those toes. Inhale, pick yourself up and slide the foot back to come into low asana. Exhale, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. All right, so if you still need the block, you can repeat with the block, but we're going to go without it. So looking forward, same idea. Right knee into the chest, left leg slides around and through, and then we sit. So once you sit, you'll decide here, can you be without the block? Do you need the block? Decide what you need. So let's start with just the hands on either sides of the body. Lift the chest, keep the left foot flexed, and then let's lean forward from that position. So having the hands out helps you keep your center. because a lot of times with the leg back, we tend to lean towards one side. So keeping both hands down allows you to keep your center and come forward. From this point, maybe you can take your hands in front, same, nice and wide, maybe wider than your mat, or maybe just right next to your left foot. I like them wide, I like the fingertips. It allows a sense of lift in the rib cage and the shoulders can move back. So if you're there and everything feels good, try bringing your hands to your foot. Once your hands are on your foot, then you can try interlacing the fingers or grabbing onto your opposite wrist. Let's inhale again to lengthen with your deepest bind, and then exhale to fold. Keep pressing the top of the right foot down as the right hip moves back and down. 2, 3, calm, easy breathing. 4, and 5. Inhale, head up only. Exhale there. Let's release. All right, let's do the jump back. Inhale, everything up. Exhale, lift and slide the foot back, and then jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale, slow breath out. All right, let's do the other side. So again, left knee close to the chest, bring it in. Slide the right foot through the body, stay lifted. Bring that left knee forward and sit down. So the sitting down is the last thing we do, left toes are pointing back. Again, let's start with the arms out. If you need that block, grab it, but otherwise, try to keep yourself stable in the middle. Because like I said, you don't want to be leaning off to the right. Keep everything nice and upright. Shoulders back, press the top of the left foot down. If this feels good, start to lean forward. See what happens. Maybe the lean forward is ever so slight, maybe it can go quite a bit. And then you can decide, I want to move my arms, I want to try. So maybe take the arms forward. Again, on your fingertips, shoulders back. Keep pressing into the top of the left foot and keep the two knees together. So your left knee and your right knee should be close to each other. If not touching, really close to each other. And then if the hands feel good, the forward fold feels good, maybe try bringing hands to the foot. Now, if you bring hands to the foot and you're like, over to the side, which happens, then you can bring those hands right back down. Otherwise, you can maybe try a deeper bind, interlacing the fingers, or holding on to your opposite wrists. And then exhale, no matter where you are, take a deeper fold, fold 1. So you could be with your hands down, 2. You could be with your hands back, 3. You could be with your fingers interlaced, 4, or just holding on to the foot. And 5. Inhale, everyone, let's lift halfway. Hold there, try not to move, just exhale. And slowly let's release. All right, so for the jump back, point your right toes. Inhale, everything comes up. And exhale, slide it back. Jump your feet back, chaturanga. Deep breath in, upward facing. Slow breath out, downward facing. All right, we're gonna do one more set. This time we're gonna go right into the jump through. So no breaking it down by bringing the right knee in. Just look forward, inhale, jump right through. So same, wow, I forgot, I missed it, I did it wrong, I did a normal one. Go back, here we go, try again. Inhale, the right knee's gonna stay back, the left foot's gonna go forward. So inhale, jump through, and sit down. So it takes a little bit of mind, stability and like games in order to be able to keep that foot back while the other one comes forward, especially because we're so used to the jump through. So allow yourself a moment in the posture, and then from here, right into your deepest bind, right into your full expression. Exhale, fold. So perhaps your full expression involves a block. If it does, use the block. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, head up only. Exhale there. Let's release. Inhale, pick it up. Slide that foot back to low asana. Exhale, jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. All right, let's see if I can get it on the first time. You're going to keep the left foot back, and then the right foot slides through. Inhale, jump through. And sit down. Good. So, it is what it is. Let's let's go ahead and take the arms forward, find your deepest spine, and exhale, let's take the fold. 1, pressing the left hip down, try to bring the left sit bone down to the floor. 2, 3, shoulders roll back and down, long abdomen. 4, and 5. Inhale, head up only. Exhale there, let's release. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, jump it back. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Let's stay here 5 breaths. 1, 2, softly relax the neck and shoulders. 3, 4, and 5. Looking forward, inhale, jump your feet through, extend and sit. Good, let's go ahead and lay down and take a nice rest. Good work today, guys. The journey of Triang Mukha can be a really fun one, especially when you add the transition to get into it. Give yourself a loving place to learn this, loving space and time to learn this. Just like any new skill, it takes time, it takes effort, it takes perseverance. So however you did, allow yourself to be with that. Soften your shoulders, soften your breath. Feel free to stay in your Shavasana as long as you like. It's nice to put these kind of short practices along with our more longer and full practices, especially because we break down certain aspects of our regular Ashtanga practice when we do this like this. And then you can incorporate that when you're doing your full half primary or your full primary. So however you did, give yourself a little pat on the back. Good job. You can always come back and watch this video as many times as you like, practice with me as many times as you like, until the routine and the movement becomes second nature and becomes more natural in your own body. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.